God damn it.
There it goes.
There we go, right. This is raw syncing.
I think you can use the arrow keys on that menu.
No, you cannot. 1, 2. I'm going to redo that.
He didn't move on the one.
4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6.
Okay. I've watched very closely exactly what you did there so that I know how to sync that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Right, Jamie.
See on the ship list menu.
Mm-hmm.
Go up to the right arrow.
This one here?
Yeah. Yeah. Do 1, 2, 3 on that.
Ah, right, okay. Right. This is raw syncing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
That's better. That's easier.
Jamie.
Hello.
We're going into space again.
Space. We got
In
rehired.
FTL, yeah. Well, no, we got hired by someone else. What? First of all, what ship do you want to take?
I want to take the Kestrel Model B. It is up to you. You are playing at this point, but the Red Tail is Badger and Pals Orange, and it has some pretty good shit on it.
Yeah, we need to rename the Red Tail. We need to rename the ship.
HMS BAPS in Space. It's a long name.
Doesn't fit.
BAPS in Space. BAPS in Space.
Perhaps in space.
Can we rename our crew as well?
Yes, we can.
Ah, excellent.
So Nikolai can be Alex.
Nicola. Is there a ginger option?
No.
There's male and female option.
Male and
That's
female.
Alex.
Yeah.
We're all caps here in BAPS in Space. Ross. Oh, I get to be the robot?
Well, no, you're the I can't remember. The Zoltan. That's what you are.
The Zoltan.
Yeah, you put power into whatever room you're in,
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool.
and then this is a mantis, which I don't. Who should we call that?
Deceased.
Deceased. Right. Okay. You want to go that road? We'll go that road. How do you spell deceased?
Just put RIP.
Right.
Actually, who can we hire? No, the Mantis has got to be somebody, actually.
It's got to be somebody.
Who are we going to hire?
I don't know. Fucking it could be Jess.
I think she's going to be offended.
Nah. Fucking. What else is it going to be?
Right.
Could be Shawnee. Could be Emma.
Could be Emma.
We'll call it Emma. What about Colin? Let's put
Colin! Yeah! We'll get
Colin the
Colin.
Mantis.
Colin, our friend the Mantis.
I feel like he would be. If we said turn around to Colin and say let's go on an adventure in space, he would probably come with us.
He would absolutely do it.
Right, ready?
He'd be like, I'd podcast it.
Are you ready, Jamie?
I'm ready. Go.
Let's go.
You're in control.
I am in control.
What
I'm
you
not in control. What happened? No! And FTL is
Should.
running.
Hey!
Hey!
There we go. Works
There
this
we go.
time.
Works this time.
Let's go
Right.
back in.
You ready to sync, Jamie?
I'm ready.
This is raw syncing. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's brilliant.
1, 2, 3.
That's fantastic. What a great idea.
Right, Jamie.
hmm
We have got to get from one end of the universe to the other.
Yeah, that is the basic premise of FTL for anyone that does not know.
So,
Before we move to the first marker, do we want to assign roles in the ship?
well, right, let's see who we got. We've got Alex up front piloting, that's about right.
Yeah.
Got me in engines.
Yeah.
You're in
Gotta
weapons.
go fast, so that
Yeah.
makes sense.
You're on weapons, and Colin's on the shields.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
That crew layout makes sense to me, actually.
That's probably the best layout that we can have just
Yeah,
now.
because you're
I'm
gonna
powering the fourth laser.
you're powering the fourth laser yourself, which is fine.
That sounds good.
Right.
Distress beacon.
Well, what I always do on the first map, Jimmy, is I go up to the left because this is the bit where we get the most amount of time.
Yeah.
So
So you
we
want
can always
to
come
go-
back to the
you
distress. Like if we go there, we can go back if we have to.
Yeah.
So what I always think is go there, there, there.
hmm
Then we're going to have to go back to jump to here. And then
Well, do the
up on
distress
top.
first and then just go up and round. Are you going to
Could
jump
do,
around
yeah.
the whole
We'll do it
thing?
that way. We'll see what the distress is.
I love the music in FTL, you know that.
Yeah. Okay, so we're basically...
We've not got enough fuel to spare them that
Nah,
right now.
fuck it. Goodbye, lads.
Oh, that's a cool
That
background.
is a cool background. Not in here, though. Yeah, like, see, there's the
There's the
rebel
rebels.
fleet coming in.
Just be careful that you don't run out of fuel jumping around everywhere.
Yeah, I know. I'll keep an eye on it.
Aid him.
Oh, it's not even got shields.
Nah.
Oh, I need to turn auto fire on.
So you want to talk people through like how this game sort of works?
Yeah, so basically, when you jump to a new planet, the game's automatically paused and it gives you a random scenario of what's going to happen to you. You can either go into combat, do, you know, it's kind of like a role-playing game.
Number 2 is not assigned. You can fire number 2.
Oh, so it is. I must have unassigned that somehow. So when combat, like for example, we're paused just now.
Mhm.
I've got 4 lasers here. You don't always have these.
Yeah.
And I can assign.
Depends on your ship.
Yeah, it depends on the ship and what type of lasers you have and things like that.
Mhm.
I can assign where on the enemy ship I want to shoot
Mhm.
that laser. So like to knock out their weapons, for example, so they can't use them.
Mhm.
Knock out their pilots, so they can't fly their ship, and that means that they're easier to hit.
Mhm.
Same with the engines.
Mhm.
We have to do the same, but we have to keep all of ours running.
Mhm.
So you can see there the shields are flashing blue.
Yeah.
So we've been hit by an ion cannon,
Mhm.
which has disabled the shields temporarily, and we've got a timer down here before how long they'll come back online.
Mhm. But our next barrage of lasers, because this is a very, very early enemy in the game, our next barrage of lasers is absolutely going to kill them.
And it's
We've
gonna
taken
go
out their
off.
pilot and damaged their weapons, so with luck, they won't actually fire on us again.
No, they did get one hit in, so we've lost one bit of health up here. Scrap, this is like your currency. We need to get more of this to upgrade the ship.
And we'll get some of that by destroying the ship that we're currently fighting.
Yeah, so like my first plan of action would be to get the shields to at least 2. Like 2 blocks, 2 of these bits here.
Yes, I agree with you. That's normally what I do as well.
There you go, we
So
blew
there
up
you
that
go.
ship.
That's their ship blowing up.
That was just a wee drone, so that's quite an easy one.
Yeah, so we've got
You see
3 fuel, 2
3
missiles.
fuel?
Fuel and 10 scrap.
Yeah, the missiles we don't actually use because we don't have a missile launcher.
No, so
We
we
got
can,
more from the civilian ship because we helped them.
Yeah.
So they gave us another 3 fuel and another 11 scrap.
and missiles.
Yeah, so like, there's our shields.
They're
This
back
bar
online
shows you
again.
how quickly they're recharging. Because they're at full, they don't need to
And
recharge.
we can go into the ship menu at any time and perform upgrades.
We can look at the crew and look at the equipment. So we've got 50 scrap,
Mhm.
and there's a store. My thought is, Jamie, we hit this one here
First.
first.
Yep, because we've got plenty of fuel now.
Yeah, we've got plenty of fuel. Maybe even chance it going there.
Yep.
And then go to the store.
to see if we get more
Money.
Scrap.
Because the
Anything.
stores usually have good ship, but it's quite expensive.
Oh, here we go.
So like this is our first encounter with a hostile ship that's got other people on it.
Yes. So, I don't know if you're the same as me, Ross, but I tend to focus fire on their shields.
Shields and weapons first.
Shields and weapons first, and,
And
when
then I
those
start
two are
taking out the other
disabled,
subsystems.
yeah, you got to take out other things. If we upgrade our sensors, we'll be able to get an idea of what's going on inside the other ship as well.
Yeah, so we can see like where their crew are and thing.
Yeah.
Like so, for
So we
example, they
got-
just
we-
missed hitting our engines.
Yeah, so we got lucky there because the ion shot took out the shields.
Mm-hmm. then their
but then
laser
now we've
was-
disabled their shields and weapons. The next barrage is going to kill that ship.
Yeah.
So
But just to be on the safe side, I like to sometimes just change it. So I'm going to try and knock out the row 2 and suffocate their
Yeah.
crew.
not needed.
Not needed, but
All dead.
it was there.
Yeah.
So we got 26 scraps, so that was quite a lot.
That was worth it. That was worth coming
was
here.
worth
We even
coming
got a
here.
drone.
We did get a drone, yeah. Again, we don't have a drone unit on the ship to use it, but we might get that at the shop.
Yeah. It's one of those things where like this ship is probably one of the most customizable ships.
Just fuck all there.
Yeah, so there's not. But there's another store up there.
Yeah. We'll just go with this one. I think this is the only one we're going to have time for. So what you can see here is this is how you heal your ship back up.
Yep.
So we're going to fix the ship.
Yep.
How we buy fuel, weapons, etc.
Yep.
Don't need any just now, so we're not going to buy any.
hmm
What we got here? FTL recharger. So we are able to escape. Oh.
Now I don't know if you've played more recently, Ross, but there's now a second page in all the shops.
Not all the shops.
Not all the shops.
Some of
but
them,
most
but not
of them.
all. This
could
one's
buy
just
another crew member.
we could buy another crew member. I don't think we need to at the moment.
We do not know because every manable position
is manned. Yeah. So we've got a drone recovery arm. Non-destroyed drones will be retrieved when jumping, allowing their parts to be reused. We don't have a drone unit, so that's not really helpful.
What does the distraction boy do again?
Leaves a false signal at sector start to delay rebels 1 jump. So we get slightly longer at the beginning of every section.
I don't think that's really worth it.
It's not, no. The FTL rebooster? Sorry, recharge booster.
Nah, I don't think that's worth it in this stage of the game. We can maybe pick one up later on.
Right, so what we've got here, chain ion, stun bomb.
Right, how much does the chain ion use in power?
Power 3.
Yeah, I don't want that.
No.
But however, you go into sell, Ross.
Yeah, we could sell some of our lasers.
Well, you could actually sell. Can you not sell drones? Somehow.
If we have them, like in this.
Yeah.
You can't actually sell this.
Alright, okay. I thought you could actually sell.
No, you can sell the actual drone if you've got like the blueprint for it.
Ah, yeah, that makes
Can't
sense.
sell the actual parts.
Right, okay, so that wasn't really worth it in the end, unfortunately. So what I would normally be doing now, Ross, is because I didn't buy anything at that first store and we've got another couple of jumps before we do anything, we're going to upgrade the ship.
Yeah, so let's pump up the shields.
And we're going to need to pump up the power bars to match.
Yeah, so what we can do is we can take power away from the med bay because we're not using the med bay.
Not yet.
We'll only use that when we need it. Pump the shields up. We've now got two shield layers.
Yeah. So shields are torn down really fucking quickly by ion cannons, as would make sense.
So like here we've got, so like see this bit here, this is a drone module.
So he's going to send a drone at us in some way.
There it is there.
However, I do know this ship pretty well. This beginner ship, that drone is not powerful enough to get through our shield, and they do not have another laser on board that's going to get through.
No, they do have a missile launcher.
They do have a missile launcher
which can penetrate right through the shield.
It will skip the shield completely.
So if
they shoot our shields,
and it missed,
which they've missed,
and I've now knocked out the rocket launcher, so that's not an issue.
Yep. So you've got a bit of time, so you could probably take a laser away from that now. Oh no, they've got it back online already.
They've obviously got a member of crew in there, possibly 2. So I've took down their shields, so their shields aren't going to recharge.
Here comes another rocket though.
Yeah.
So this could be an issue. And their cameras are down.
Yeah, so they've took down our cameras.
So they're trying to launch.
Yeah,
That's basically what that warning is. So I wouldn't worry about fixing that until they're dead, Ross. Yeah. We can do without it just now. We know that they can't come on board.
So missiles back up, missiles back down.
Everything's down.
Yeah.
They're dead. Right, so now we can fix the cameras using
the subsystem.
You know, whatever.
So
it is a subsystem. Some ships don't even have that installed, so you can't even see what's going on in your own ship. Only in the places where you actually have people.
So that's fixed now. I would like to upgrade the doors at some point.
The doors being upgraded are extremely useful. I always personally try and get a lot more power than is necessary, because when you start having issues, you want power that you can pump into additional systems.
Yeah, right. Where are we going? Do we want to go into the nebula? Or do you want to just go head for the exit?
I would say we'll just head for the exit at this point.
Here's my idea. Go there, there, there.
Yep.
Just get that extra jump in.
Now your extra jumps, they can be both good and bad.
You come across a large trade station, however, as soon as you approach, a warning goes out to all ships in the region. Do not associate with the Federation sympathiser. All who oppose the rebels will be punished.
Who knows?
What do you think? Search among the stores, see if someone will sell to us, or leave?
It's up to you.
I think we should just search.
Yeah, it's early game, so...
And it worked out in our favour.
Yeah. So, each additional jump is basically like a gamble. You might not have enough fuel.
Now here's where we can get a free member of crew.
You can.
We attack them, they'll surrender, and we can get a free member of crew out of them that way.
What do they want? 30 scrap?
30 scrap for 1 member of crew. But we can get him for free if we attack.
Yes.
Because before we destroy them, they'll say, no, please, we surrender. Take it, this member of crew. And also, then you get the choice of either blowing them up and killing everyone on the ship, including that crew member, or you can, like, say, yeah, we'll take the crew member, you can go on your ways.
Yep.
But they can then go and just capture many people to
also,
sell slaves.
During your decision process, you can get a basic idea of what their ship's packing too. So
yes.
If they happen to be, you know, packing, for example, like 4 layers of shield and a lot of shit, you probably just want to leave.
Yeah, look, see?
Yeah.
We got Maria.
That's Mara.
Oh, Mara, sorry. So, we surrender, take one of our slaves as true. If you destroy us, they'll die anyway. Yeah, sure, we'll take them. Now, she's going to go on to...
She should probably be either in the med bay or in the O2 bit for when that gets knocked out, just to repair it.
Put her in O2 because O2 is more of a crucial system.
Yes.
And med bay's not got power to it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You arrive to find what happens to be appears to be a colonised moon. However,
So-
scans show it has been abandoned. You also detect an abandoned space station near the beacon.
So basically every single one of these is a chance thing. You can approach it, you can say one thing, and sometimes you'll get a good outcome, sometimes you'll get a bad outcome, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these don't stay the same. You might come
change.
across four or five of these different, stations that all say exactly the same thing. However, your answer means a different thing each time.
What do you think? Do we move in to examine the station?
Yeah, sure, let's do it.
It paid off. Got a few supplies out of it.
Yeah, we got some scraps.
Right, so here's where we've got a choice. So we can go to two systems, these two flashing ones.
Mm-hmm.
The nebula is a bit of a nightmare because it slows down the rebel fleet coming after you,
But we can't see fuck all.
but we can't see fuck all, and it's really, really, really hard to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Or we can go to the Zoltan one where they'll keep chasing us at the rate they're chasing us,
Mm-hmm.
but it's an easier system to go through.
What I would suggest, Ross, down, up, down, down, up, and then across.
You want to do it that way, yeah?
Yeah, I think that's our route through the galaxy.
Probably, yeah, because hostiles are quite hard to get through.
Hostiles.
Hostiles.
Hostiles are quite difficult to go through, so it just makes sense to try and make things a little bit easier.
So looking at this, probably want to go down the bottom, don't we?
Yeah,
More along that way.
I played so much of this shit.
Right, we've got 45 scrap. What can we upgrade? Should we get more power?
Let's just get another bar of power, yeah, so we can get the med bay back online.
'Cause
You
I'm
can
actually
heal-
needing a little
You
bit.
can heal yourself. Good old Ross can go back in there, and he's
What I have
already,
forgot to do.
he's already fixed. So that you saving the stations.
Yep. So if anyone needs to move for whatever reason, I can press back. Right, so here we go. They've boarded us. And they've boarded in the shields room.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to immediately pull Colin out of there.
Yep.
Right? And I'm going to vent it. And they're immediately going to run because we don't have upgraded doors.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do... This is a bit of a tricky one, this one.
Yeah, you got to deal with shit on board as well as the actual ship
Yeah.
itself.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull you, me and Colin into the med bay
Mm-hmm.
so that we can fight in there and be healed at the same time.
Yes, that gives us the best chance, and you
It
should
also allows me
probably
to vent
everything.
vent the other rooms. So you see his health's going down quite a bit
Mm-hmm.
because Colin's actually really good at fighting,
Mhm.
like his character, his race. And then these two guys are going to go down really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Since they're not in those rooms
Oh, they
anymore.
got teleported.
Yeah, so they retreated.
Yep.
These rooms are going to fill up with oxygen again. Then once that's done, it's safe for them to go back in.
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, we're just going to keep shooting their ship. So their ship's got, because they are a Zoltan, which is the race Jamie is,
Mhm.
their ship starts with a super shield.
This is the most descriptive Let's Play
It is.
ever.
I think it's because we both played a lot of this game.
We have, yeah.
So we have to take that shield down
Yep.
before we can get that one, but they can't recharge that.
You can move your guys back into the other rooms now.
Yeah. Why is that not working?
What do you want?
Under stations. You know what, the hotkey wasn't working for it.
Strange.
So now we've got laser 1 back up again.
Mhm.
So I'm going to focus on their shields.
Yeah,
So you can see our shields have been slightly damaged, our O2's been completely knocked out. But we are focusing quite heavily on their weapons to stop them attacking us again.
Yeah.
So I've now switched one of the lasers over to their shields.
There we
and
go.
they're dead.
And they're dead.
So that's an idea of like sort of how quickly it can go to shit. So
Yeah,
let's upgrade the doors. Because the doors were an issue there.
Yep.
We couldn't lock them in a vented room.
Yeah, with the upgraded doors, especially the fully upgraded doors, they're near impossible to get through.
What do you think, distress, or do you want to work up to that?
Distress, absolutely.
Because sometimes distress beacons are traps. See, fucking issue here. Right, your jump interrupts the Zoltan security ship as it falls. A Mantis pirate into an asteroid field. They message you. Please don't interfere.
So we should help the Zoltans because this is their sector.
Yeah, but they're saying please do not interfere. If we interfere, they might get annoyed at us.
Hold on. Suppose the ship.
They message you. Your presence here will continue to be tolerated, but please do not interfere.
That's up to you. It's your call.
I would probably just say fucking leave them to it. We're in an asteroid field. We've got enough to worry about.
Yeah.
Because our shields are going to have to get fixed fucking quickly.
Yep.
Jeez, that was lucky. See,
we've got a hole.
We've got a hole. Now I'm fucking get it fixed. What? See, we're taking a lot of damage because of this.
Yep. Yeah, the asteroid
shields
field.
are back up, so...
Asteroid field is no joke.
No, it's not. So that, and that charges, we're going to get the... Actually, I'm going to let everyone heal, and then we're going to get the fuck out of dodge.
With 2 shield bits, you might just have enough. I wouldn't go backwards. I would go...
What, down there?
Yeah. We took a hell of a beating there.
Yeah, we did. You arrive at a Zoltan research facility. They say they are researching genetic distortion due to stasis sleep and prolonged FTL travel. They ask your crew, yeah, we got time, don't we?
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Fuck, it was a trap. Right, so...
They've got intruders on board. Looks like they're coming into the weapons bay where I am.
They've also mind-controlled you. Sorry, Alex. So Alex is no longer a member of our crew just now.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to get you out and put you in med bay. And then we're going to vent your system. We're going to wait for... there's nothing I can do about Alex. That's just as it is. We'll need to get the cameras back online soon.
Yep.
Right, let's focus on their shields just now. So at the moment we have 0 evade because Alex isn't in the pilot seat.
Mm-hmm.
That will eventually wear off and he'll become ours again.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just... There we go, he's back. See, they're trying to break in here now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to vent this room. Hopefully this will take them out. Yeah, see, they've stopped fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And it's no longer saying intruders on board. So, oh, close all the doors. And let's get you back to weapons.
Send Mara to go and fix the camera.
Yeah, she's going to go through that fucking vented room now.
That's okay.
Right.
Get their mind control shit under control.
Yeah, actually. That's a bad... Right, so where's the intruder?
No, that's me.
Oh, it's you. You're mind controlled.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. That's okay. I can deal with that. So, you see, even though this is what would be the game classes as a civilian like sector, this is actually proven. Now we can see that they're dealing with as much shit as we are.
Yeah.
Like, we've set fire to a lot of their stuff.
Yeah, holy shit, that's crumbling fast.
And because they don't have a med bay, they couldn't heal themselves, so eventually they would have died.
Mm-hmm.
So look, we got a drone out with that.
Mm-hmm. We got a lot of shit, actually.
Yeah, we did. What we really need is a store.
Right, what to do as well is I would be sending
So Mara,
me
you and Mara are going to med bay.
And then after that, send us to repair that hull breach.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm not going to send you because you've got very little health. You're a weakling. I am going to send Mara and probably Alex there to fix that.
Yeah, it drains your health fast.
And then Alex is going to go work on the doors. Mara's going to go back to med bay. So what we really want to be doing now is getting our shields up another layer. What I think, anyway.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt because that's some serious shit. You might want to heal Alex first.
Yeah, actually, good point. So what you can see, like if I put Mara in there just now, her being in there, she's upgraded the doors to final state.
Mm-hmm.
So they're really hard to get through. But there's not much point in having her there.
Mm.
If we put her in here, we can see, like, you know, how much health the enemy has on their crew.
Yeah.
And also, like, how charged their weapons are. So we can tell when they're about to fire.
That would be good to know.
Which is really helpful if you've got a cloaking device.
Hmm.
Because you can wait for them to charge up, cloak.
Yep.
They can't shoot you.
Yep.
Or they'll miss. But what we need is a store. We need a shop to repair the ship. For some reason we've lost. Right, that's not good. Fuck off.
For some reason we've lost.
Yeah. We've lost one of the power to the weapons. Laser 4 wasn't powered up. So this ship, thankfully, no intruders, no teleporting, none of that shit.
No mind control or anything.
No mind control, no.
So we should have an easier time of it.
We should, yeah. I would like to, like I said, get the shields built up a bit. Maybe put some power to engines so we're harder to hit.
Yep. Oh, so they've got a combustion laser. I noticed that there.
Yeah, that
So
can't punch through our shield, I don't think.
No,
when
it
it's
doesn't do
fully
any
charged.
damage to the shield whatsoever. If it does get inside the shield, it will set fire to fucking tons.
Yeah, so they're trying to escape now.
They're gonna die before that happens.
They are going to die, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to try and take out the pilot. So if they escape, it could cause issues for us further down the road.
No way that they're getting out. So that was one of the better encounters, but as you can see, it does go bad pretty quick from time to time. Right, let's put one in the shield.
Well,
Just put one in the shield for now, but don't do anything else, because we will need to keep some scrap back to fix the ship if we come across a shop.
we should probably go up this way. There's probably more chance of a store being up there.
Probably, yeah.
And it's closer to the exit if we need to get out. Likely just a tourist trap.
Go into distress.
It's either a trap or it's genuine. You find the source of a distress call, small research station appears.
So I've had this one before, and
yeah,
both options occasionally lead you to losing one of your crew.
yeah, because if you send your crew in, they can die in the fire. If you dock, you either lose a crew member
Or you damage your ship.
or you damage your ship. Unless you've got a rock character on board who can go and stomp out the fire. That's the one I've found that gets you safe every time. I don't know if you just want to leave it.
Probably safe, sadly.
Coldly shut off. Haha! Store! And fix the ship. Right, so, fix all.
Brilliant, we've got enough. There's a cloaking thing as well.
It's
we don't have enough.
expensive though.
You can sell that drone though.
I'll get us 25, but it's not enough. What's on page 2? Anti-personnel. We don't have a drone system.
Don't have enough for that.
No, we don't.
Go back on page 2. What's that fire? Or flak even, sorry.
Flak 1, so it's quite good. It can do up to 3 damage, but it's quite hard to actually get it to hit.
I would ignore that for now then.
I really wanted that cloaking, but we don't have enough for it.
Yeah, we wouldn't have had anywhere near enough for it even if we hadn't upgraded those shields, so you shouldn't feel bad about it.
Right, let's take away... Should we sell the drone?
Yeah, definitely.
We don't...
We don't have a drone bay thing.
No, we don't.
It's most likely that we'll come across another drone anyway.
You want to get some fuel? Got 10 fuel.
Yeah, go on then. Just another one is probably enough.
Yeah.
It'll give us enough to get to the exit, so... Problem.
Right, okay, so this is just a pirate ship. Nothing to worry about here, really. It's only got one shield. It's not very heavily armed. They can't board us.
One of the easier encounters in the game.
Yeah, this is quite a nice wee easy one for us. It's just a wee scout though, is it? But like,
What's
for
our rate
example,
sitting at? I can't quite read the number from here.
15%.
15.
I would like to raise it. So like if I put, you see I've put Mara in the sensors,
Yeah,
we can now see inside their ship.
that's really good because we'll watch them fucking panic.
Oh,
Alex is in trouble.
hold on, let's get him out of there.
Just vent the fire.
Yeah, vent the fire. That'll put it out, and then we'll deal with that later. So, put Mara back to O2.
I think that might be my favourite thing about this game is that you can genuinely use like the doors to help you there.
Yeah, doors against intruders and fire are fantastic. So there's enough oxygen in there that Alex can breathe. We'll put him back in. He can fly the ship again. We've got a lot of scrap. I might...
More of aid.
So we should be sitting about...
We should
20% now?
We should upgrade the pilot's position soon as well.
Yeah, 20%. We could do that now actually. It's only 20. We've got 60.
So what that'll mean for go on. Do it.
Yeah. So what that means now is you can see here the ship will automatically be able to evade.
Yes.
Or has a higher evasion even if Alex isn't in the cockpit.
Yeah, so it has a chance to evade even if he has to go away, and the pilot's position actually will take more damage before we need to worry about, you know, actually having no pilot options at all.
Yeah, so really what we want to do is like start upgrading. The cameras I'm not too fussed about.
No.
I'd like to get the engines powered up a bit.
Yeah.
Because it increases our dodge.
Yeah, and how fast the FTL charges if we get in trouble.
Yeah, the O2 don't really need to worry about that too much.
It's not
neither
that
mid bay.
The weapon control as well, like, is handy, but like
at the minute we're set.
We don't need it.
No, it's shields and engines I want to upgrade. We'll focus on shields next because, like, see, so if we stay here, they're going to catch us.
Mm-hmm.
So we should just go head straight for exit.
Yeah. We might even have an encounter at the exit.
Well, we're in a nebula.
Nothing much.
Nothing much, no. Yeah, see, so like they're not taking as big of a leap forward this time because they've got to search this nebula and they can't like scan for us. But yeah, I'd like to. We need to get 60 so we can upgrade the shields again, and then get some more power bars.
Well, you can just get another power bar just now.
Yeah, actually, let's do that. Because then we can take away from the med bay when we need to.
Yeah.
Next sector. You want to go there, didn't you?
Yeah. I mean, it's up to you.
I would go there. It's a home world, so.
NG is good as well.
Yeah, NGs are pretty passive.
NGs are top.
They're not dicks most of the time.
Most of the time. Got a lot of pirates in here though.
Fucking, there's a store right there too. Let's go there, there.
And the one across from it, probably.
There and then down to the store again.
Yeah.
Because that store could have valuable stuff.
Good. Oh, here we go.
Okay, so it's a wee scout.
It's a rebel ship.
And we need to focus straight on their engines first because they're trying to jump away.
Yep.
And if they do that, the fleet will catch up to us much quicker.
Yep.
So I've got one on the weapons, one on the shield, two on the engines. Should be enough. Yeah, like
straight away. It's been deactivated.
Mm.
They, in a way, we are invincible to them right now.
Kind of, yeah.
Because they don't have enough firepower to punch through their double layered shield. Because that laser does nothing, and the other laser only does one shield worth of damage.
Mm.
So, like, it's impossible for them.
So that was good because it got us a lot of scrap for when we head to the store.
Distress as well.
You want to go up there, do you?
Yeah, we should do it.
Right, we'll do that next.
Oh, perfect.
Free stuff.
Free shit.
Because we can go there, store.
And then store, yeah.
The only thing is the distress could fuck us.
Yeah, but we're pretty good.
Alright, okay, so this is not a bad one actually.
No, it's just fuel.
Yeah, which we can't really spare.
No, unfortunately. Sorry, mate.
Which is sad, because I like the Yengi. Or Engi, or however you want to call it.
Giving them fuel sometimes gives you a lot of stuff. Baby trap it.
Yeah, we don't use the rockets.
Yep.
Fleet delayed by 2 jumps. So they'll stop there.
Yep.
Like, see, they're not following us.
Yep. So we get a bit more time in the sector if needed.
Yeah. And more time at the store. Right.
Oh, cloaking would be good. You can't afford it.
Can't afford it though. Fuck. What's page 2 got? Drones. We could afford a drone.
As in the actual drone control.
Yeah, we could afford that. It's either that or mind control.
It's just more shit that you've got to power though.
It is. Point. But the drone control can be quite helpful.
Could be.
Because like there's one drone you can get to repair. Yeah, but we don't use them all that often, do we?
Mm.
Do you want to just leave it?
I don't know.
The cloaking, I really want the cloaking because the cloaking's so helpful.
The cloaking is really good. If I were you, I would be buying lots of fuel from here, and then using the spare to get those that extra shield on the go, and then just going forward from here.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
You actually had, I think you've got enough to actually keep everything powered if you want it.
Yeah, I do.
You just used all your scrap.
Yeah, that's fine.
So 3 layers of a shield.
Armed with teeth and transfer of goods acceptable. Should we explain that we're friendly?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hey!
Free stuff. Still gave us stuff. What do you think? There, down to there.
And then the exit.
And then the exit. Yeah.
Yep. So you go more for the exploration side of this game. I normally just go direct to the exit.
Well, see, the thing is, if you don't explore, I feel like you miss stuff.
It's also you get more chance to get fucked, but you get more chance to get good stuff.
You do. You receive a distress call.
Yeah, fucking...
Imminent destruction. Danger present. It doesn't tell us what the danger is, though. Respond.
We're good, so we should respond.
It's a Mantis assault ship. That's fine. They can't board us. Let's just fucking take him out. Laser 4 work. I think next we'll put some power to engines.
Yeah, just up our evade.
Yeah.
Because with three layers of the shield's plenty.
Right, so you see what they did there?
They had a bomb.
They had a bomb. So it completely bypasses our shield. And they're keeping that one powered. I'm going to need to move Colin. Invent that deck. They're fine, they're fucked. Yeah, give us stuff. Oh!
Request a weapon. For sure.
Hull missile.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That is good because we have a shit ton of missiles, but we didn't have one to use.
So what we can do now, actually as well, is sell next place we get to. That's required power 2, so we need to up the weapon system by 1.
We could do that though. In fact, we could probably do that now if you want. No, we can't.
We can.
50. Well, we can upgrade it, but we don't have the power for it. We have to take away from Medbay, which I'm quite happy to do. We'll get both me and Colin fixing that. Just to get it done quicker.
Yeah, it's got a bit to go.
It does that. So what do you think? You want to upgrade weapons?
Nah.
Leave it just now?
Leave it just now. But we've got that in there, so when we get to the next place, what we could do is sell one of the basic lasers and replace it with a hull missile.
Yeah, we could do.
Because 4 basic lasers is pretty overkill. What you ideally want actually is 4 chain lasers. That's ridiculous if you can get that.
Yeah, they don't use like something like 3 power each though.
No, they only use 2 out each.
No, that's not bad.
Last time I played anyway.
Put him back to station.
Almost fixed, so we're good.
Yeah, it should automatically fill those 2 boxes.
Can you see now that I'm proficient in running the weapon bay?
Yeah, so like if we mouse over everyone, you're proficient at that.
I build skill quicker because it's easier for me to die. I believe that's basically how it works.
Yeah. See, like your next level is like 65. Mine's is 13. So I think you get your skills quicker because you are easier to be killed.
This might be a long let's play.
It might be.
Because we are just playing until we die. We never stated that, I don't think.
No, we didn't. You receive a hail from nearby. Strange bug. Can you assist in debugging?
We don't have an NG that could deal with that straight away.
No, it says listen to your problem, or explain that you can't do any programming and leave. What's the worst that could happen?
Don't know. Better find out, I guess.
Send your Mantis crew member. Oh. See, these blue options, these are because we've got certain crew. Found malfunctioning Mantis, believe it is human. Will receive input only from human. Danger evaluation extremely high. Provide assistance. So
they want a human.
It wants a human. It thinks it's a human. Do we send a human? Because I don't know who it's going to send. It's going to pick someone at random. I kind of hope it's Mara.
Yeah, because it might kill one of us.
It might kill. Yeah, it might kill me or it might kill Alex. It's either that or we send Colin and Colin might die. If we send a human, there's a chance we live. We're not immediately selling someone down the river.
Your call, man. You're the captain. Well, Alex is the captain, technically.
Well, yeah. I'm going to send a human.
Alright.
Apparently he's Robert Smith.
Oh, offer him a job.
Hey, we got another Mantis. Sweet. We handled that okay, actually.
Get him on the doors.
Yeah, doors would be good. There we go. Advanced doors.
Perfect.
No, it's too far. So, like, that was one that could have went horribly wrong.
Yeah, really could have.
A young Mantis in charge uniform on the deck. Keep exercising.
Side with the future.
So basically, we either help a criminal, agree to offer the Mantis in exchange for a bounty. What do you think? Do we fight the ship? Which would put us in a bad way for the rest. Well, not in this sector, only one more jump, aren't we?
Yeah.
Do you want to just fight it and get a free crew member?
Yeah, could do.
It's either that or we.
Get a load of scrap for him.
Yeah, what do you think?
We've got a lot of crew.
We do have a lot of crew.
If you move Mara, we can have somebody on the cameras and then that's every manable position.
It is.
So we don't need another crew member.
And the Mantis are quite good at fighting, so any borders we get are. Like, the Mantis are designed to fight?
Yeah. They're designed to board.
They're designed to board, yeah. So they'll defend us against intruders.
Mm.
Do you want to side with the fugitive?
Your call.
I'm going to side with the fugitive.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah, so we got him, and he's actually upgraded. He's quite good with shields, apparently.
He is better than Colin at shields.
So maybe swap him and call him out.
Call him.
So like, see here, I don't think their weapons can penetrate our shields.
We've
got what looks to be a pike beam and a heavy laser 2.
Yeah.
They do have drones to stop missiles coming in though. Yeah, so that completely missed.
The heavy laser wasn't going to do much. That pike beam could be dangerous.
I don't think I got it through shields.
No, it cannot. And they're almost dead already.
Yeah, so let's put fucking, what's his name? Trico. Trico. Put Trico to his shields. Colin can move to cameras. We still got a fair bit of scrap out of that as well.
Yeah, Colin will be our surveillance.
Let's punch up the engines. Fuck it, let's go. Oh shit! Didn't mean to do that.
No, you can undo it, can you not?
Yeah, I can. So evade's now up to 30%, so we're harder to hit. Let's leave.
Our evade is pretty good.
Yeah. So basically, pirate markings orbiting the moon. Claims to have equipment for sale.
We don't have money.
We don't have money, but we could attack him.
We could and get what he's got anyway.
Yeah, let's attack him. Because he's all purple.
That's a risky manoeuvre because you don't see the ship first, so you don't know whether or not you can take it.
Mm-hmm.
So that could have been worse, but thankfully it was not.
So what I'm going to do is he's got a missile, so I'm going to focus on his weapon so he can't punch through our shields.
We have somebody in every important position though.
See, like there.
Medbay's down.
Yeah.
What a shame.
We never use it anyway. But when I took out their weapons, see, like, what is he offering us?
That's pretty good.
That is pretty
Normally
good.
what happens though is if you accept that, you're going to get more missiles and more fuel but less scrap. If you want more scrap, you just fucking finish them off.
What do you think we need? I think we need more scrap just now.
Yeah? Okay, go for it.
We will not surrender.
We might end up with better, we might end up with worse.
Sometimes you can get a weapon out of it.
That's a rule of thumb though.
Yeah. So like, here we go, we'll find out now.
So we got
a lot more scrap.
A lot more scrap, but a lot less fuel.
Yeah, but it's the scrap we kind of need. We're okay for fuel.
Yeah, we are actually pretty good for fuel.
The scrap will let us, you know, upgrade stuff further.
Put somebody in the fucking medbay to fix it.
Yeah, man, that's your job.
She fucking repair.
She's fucking chief engineer.
Chiefy.
Right, so you probably, oh.
Rebel control is dangerous.
So is Mantis Homeworlds though.
Yeah, but if we do the Mantis Homeworlds, we can jump to the civilian sector beyond it.
Yeah, good point. Let's just make sure she's got that fixed. Do you want to stop there? Because we've been going for quite a while. In part 1 and 2 this bitch.
Could do, actually.
Because we've been going for
quite a while.
What feels like sort of 25 minutes.
I feel like longer, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. Alright. Let's do part 2.
We'll jump to the next sector. And we'll stop it now.